Imagine waking up one fine morning to learn that the President of India has shut down the Parliament, closed all the courts, and cancelled elections. How might you react to such news? How might your life be different as a result of this change in government? We would surely be moving towards a dictatorial government. Now, dictatorship is a form of government in which a country or a group of countries is ruled by one person, known as a dictator. In this lesson, we will be learning about how Germany went from being a democracy to becoming a dictatorship. Let us first understand the distinction between a dictatorship and a democracy. In a democracy, the leader of the party with the most votes is in control. But they still have to answer to their political party, to the voters. In a democracy, political power is secured by winning a fair election. Newspapers are free to print the truth and can criticize the government when mistakes are made or if there's disagreement. There's usually less control over the films and books people can enjoy. People are free to join clubs, political parties, or even other groups. In a dictatorship, however, there is just one leader who has total control over the party and the country. The government tightly controls all aspects of the state and will often ban or tightly control groups and meetings. A dictatorship completely disregards the rights of individual citizens. The government and state will try to control all citizens through laws, police, spying, and force. All opposition is destroyed and banned. The government in a dictatorship controls every element of the people's lives, including radio, cinema, and newspapers. Let's see how Germany, and for that matter, the world, was affected due to the rise of dictatorial power. Let me narrate an incident with reference to dictatorship. In the spring of 1945, a little 11-year-old German boy called Helmut was lying in bed when he overheard his parents discussing something in serious tones. His father, a prominent physician, deliberated with his wife whether the time had come to kill the entire family or if he should commit suicide alone. His father spoke about his fear of revenge, saying, "Now the Allies will do to us what we did to the crippled and Jews." The next day he took Helmut to the woods, where they spent their last happy time together, sang old children's songs, and later Helmut's father shot himself in his office. Helmut saw his father's bloody uniform being burnt in the family fireplace. So traumatized was he by what he had overheard and by what had happened that he reacted by refusing to eat at home for the following 9 years. He was afraid that his mother might poison him. Helmut, at that time, was too young to realize that his father was a supporter of Adolf Hitler and a Nazi. The story of Hitler is not only about a few specific events, about massacres and killings. It is about the working of an elaborate and frightening system which operated at different levels. It is widely believed that the rise of Nazi Germany could be partly traced back to the German experience at the end of the First World War. Let's journey back and see what had happened. Now, Adolf Hitler was the leader of the Germans' Nazi Party. He was the one responsible for the dreaded Holocaust. A short and petite man who once terrorized the world through dictatorial practices finally committed suicide. Why? To understand Hitler's rise to power and its sudden decline, it is necessary that we understand the economic and social condition of Germany post World War I. So stay tuned, you're going to have something much more exciting coming your way. Until then, take care. Tutormate. For more amazing video lectures, download the free app on the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store.